All right, prime John Terry versus prime Van Dijk.
Terry had his prime and it came and it went. Van Dijk hasn't.
You don't think so?
Nah. You think Van Dijk's prime's done?
No. I think Van Dijk's still just getting better and better.
Of course.
But I think John Terry is the greatest Premier League defender of all time, and I don't think, no matter how much more Van Dijk does, I don't know. He's got what, another 5 years, but at the top he's got about another 3 years. I don't think he could do enough in the next 3 years to surpass John Terry.
And you think John Terry on a good day and Van Dijk on a good day, John Terry would be better?
I think it's very close. I'm a big fan of Van Dijk. I think it's very close. On their best day, I think they're just as good as each other. But if you now, what I've got to do is I've got to factor in achievements.
But also, football at that time was completely different. You could
it was rougher.
It was rougher, but also at the same time, I think there's more overall better players right now.
More technical players, I'd say so.
Yeah.
But I'd say it being more rougher, strikers were bigger as well back then. Now we have all these small strikers. We've got some teams like Man City and Liverpool who don't really play with a striker. So it's probably a bit easier for defenders now. A bit easier for Van Dijk. When John Terry was playing, one, the strikers were a lot bigger. Drogba obviously is on John Terry's team, but people like Drogba were in the league. People like, I don't know, like just big strikers. Even Peter Crouch, who would be a headache. He's just so tall. Second thing is, it used to be a lot more 4-4-2 back then. 2 strikers rather than 1. So it was a lot harder to as a defender to mark 2 strikers or to split your responsibility with another one. Now you got 1 small striker between 2 of you. So if Van Dijk doesn't even have to man mark someone at all. Van Dijk has someone next to him, Matip for example, and all these strikers now, listen, all these strikers now, they know Van Dijk's the best striker in the world, the best defender in the world. So they're not going to come on Van Dijk, they'll come on Matip. So Van Dijk's now just sweeping up. He doesn't even have to make any tackles.
But he did win Player of the Season. When he had that amazing season, he did.
Should have won a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, arguably. Could have. And on top of that, John Terry didn't, obviously.
But he's a multiple Team of the Years, World Team of the Years, multiple Premier League.
Player of the Season.
Impressive.
And as a defender as well, you know it's difficult to get Player of the Season as a defender. Most of the time it's given to attackers or whatever. I think Van Dijk's right up there with the best defenders in the Premier League ever already. But John Terry, I think you just can't. I don't see him getting to that level. Both at their prime, who you taking? Be honest, like if you build your own team,
just natural ability.
You're in a final.
John Terry.
I'll take Van Dijk.
John Terry. Because on top of the defending,
he
can come up with clutch goals as well. John Terry puts his body on the line. Did you see Arsenal versus Chelsea? Yeah, when John Terry dived in, Abu Dhabi went and knocked John Terry out.
No, yeah, okay. You see, look what he's doing.
But that's the commitment from John Terry.
That's not commitment. That's trying to injure the guy and try to take someone out.
There's times when John Terry put his face in the ball.
That's foolish behaviour.
He put his face in front of the ball.
Yeah, that was Van Dijk who just went, yep, move out of the way. I'm just basing it off.
Legend.
I'm just basing it off. If there was a one-on-one pitch and I saw Van Dijk and I saw John Terry, I'd drive.
Who are you taking on?
I'm driving towards John Terry. Because at least I could get a penalty or something. So I could get something. I'm doing a little step over, pass to the light, and he's gonna grab me.
You're not getting past John Terry.
You are not sniffing Van Dijk.
I never said
Van Dijk could have put you in the
never
box.
Said I would. You said you'd take on John Terry.
I'd rather take on John Terry than Van Dijk. You're telling me you'd rather take on Van Dijk? He'll grab you by your chest and fling you away.
Van Dijk is faster.
Faster, stronger.
Stronger? I don't know, debatable.
Oh, don't.
Terry's pretty strong.
He's a tank.
Terry's pretty strong. Listen, I think, if we're going off their prime and at their very best, ability-wise, I think it's very close. But now you've got to look at what they've achieved. And Van Dijk still has years to achieve stuff. Like he can win the quadruple this year.
Look at what they achieved.
If Van Dijk wins the quadruple, I will concede to you and say Van Dijk.
Van Dijk's also one of the big reasons why Liverpool's backline is so strong.
But John Terry is the main reason why Chelsea's backline was so strong. Just had the best defense record, best record for how long? For how long?
Play the season.
Listen, I told you right now, let's agree to disagree. But if Liverpool win the quadruple this year, I will concede to you and say Van Dijk.